You can take a guy out of Texas, but you can't take Texas out of the guy. What's up, guys? Eric here, coming to you from the Buc-ee's, just 2-3 miles away from Daytona International Speedway. It's Thursday. That means the duels at Daytona are just hours away.
I just stopped by Buc-ee's to get me a chopped brisket sandwich.
So good.
We gotta head to the track. This is my first ever Speed Week in person. And I'm inviting you to come on this adventure with me. Let's go.
Wow. Now would you look at that? Serenity. As far as the eye can see. Today's gonna be a good day. It's the Daytona 500, y'all. There's nothing else like it. I've been watching NASCAR since I was 6-7 years old. I'm excited to see my first Daytona 500 in person. Gates open early. Let's go chase that sun. Welcome to the Daytona 500, Daytona International Speedway. This is real, this is happening. I've been a NASCAR fan since roughly 2004, since I was 6-7 years old. But it's taken until now for me to finally make it out to the Great American Race. Oh, look at that sun peeking up over the grandstands. Daytona rising. We've been here all week, seen some great racing, some harrowing moments, but it all culminates today with the 64th annual Daytona 500. I'm gonna take you guys through not the fan zone. I will show you some of the fan zone. You've already caught a glimpse of it, I'm sure. We're gonna start outside of the racetrack in, I just call this the midway. I don't know if it's always called the midway at every track, but that's what I call it. Oh God, my day's already ruined. Nah, I'm kidding. It's gonna take more than an ugly green color to ruin my day. The peanut M&M is here in the flesh, in the candy coating. NASCAR Refuel has a truck here. Good to see them back at the track for another season. Columbia has an epic setup. What's going on here? Is that a lunar module? What am I looking at right here? This is a satellite? They've got the whole moon here on the Daytona Midway. This is one of the most random things I think I've seen at a racetrack, but it's cool. From this shot, it looks like we're floating in orbit above the moon. Look, look. Oh my gosh. Whoa, check it out. Ruoff Morgan just brought Victory Lane to the fans. Toyota Racing with their two new look race cars. The new look next gen Camry here on display, and the new look, not next gen, but whatever, new Toyota Tundra front end. Look at that. Actually looks pretty good in person. Did they make any changes based on the initial reveal? I can't tell, but it looks, I like it. It's grown on me if they haven't. Who's this handsome stranger? Kurt Busch? Now a Toyota driver with the 45. Hey, this is a next-gen show car. I figured those would be fairly rare, but look at the single locking lug. I think it has a diffuser on the back. Yeah, oh wow. This is pretty cool. An up-close view of a wrapped next-gen paint scheme. This looks great. McDonald's blasting the Beastie Boys out here. Is that another Bubba Wallace show car? So far, I've only seen show cars from 2311 Racing. We're gonna have to change that. We gotta mix it up. They got the new Bubba Wallace shirts on, giving away donuts to fans. McDonald's, I love it. And I think the ice cream machine may actually be working. No, I'm just kidding. Here's a different show car. Not quite what I had in mind, but I'll take it. I'm not complaining. This is so cool. Oh yeah. It is lively out here. Everybody brought their best stuff, and it's only for reference about 9:30 in the morning. The green flag isn't until almost 3. Oh no, that's nice. The new Ally paint scheme for Alex Bowman. That's also a next gen, or at least it looks like a next gen show car. Big crowds around many of the merchandise haulers. I'm glad to see SHR wrap their hauler since the clash a couple weeks ago. Austin Cindric and Harrison Burton, now a part of Team Penske, joining the fold. Pretty good crowd around the merch haulers. Once again, only Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott have their own dedicated haulers. I'm pretty sure that's the same as last year. Behind me, you got the Daytona pit shop. I'm sure they got some official Daytona 500 merch. I'm gonna go take a look. Ooh, reminds me of those old like Fanatics tents that they tried out for like a year. NASCAR loves these silver logo hats. I got one from the Verizon 200 at the Brickyard last year. Oh, now this is just mean. Some pretty cool stuff in there. Looked very similar to other merchandise tents I've seen at other racetracks the last couple of years. Honestly, it's shocking to me that Kyle Larson doesn't get his own merch hauler. I feel like by the end of last season, I saw more 5 stuff than Chase Elliott stuff. Cross another show car off the list, Kyle Larson's 2022 Camaro. The blue really does look good in person. I still don't love the redesign on the side. I wish they'd done a little something different, but I understand the sentiment behind it. NASCAR and Coca-Cola have their setup once again. Signs for the Coca-Cola iRacing Series. The NASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing Series. You gotta get it right. Coke Zero Sugar booth always coming in clutch. Thanks, Joey. Appreciate you. One pro tip that I'm gonna give, because I haven't seen any out here yet, but I think I'm just coming at a bad time, but they always do driver appearances of any of these, especially the manufacturer booths, day of the race, morning of the race, actually throughout the weekend. So keep an eye out. They usually have signs posted saying who's gonna be where, when. Oh wait, I caught one. There's Daniel Suarez up there. So be sure to take advantage if you're out at the racetrack this year. It doesn't matter if it's a Speedway Motorsports track and a NASCAR ISC track, does not matter. Whoa, hey, it's Joey Logano at the NASCAR stage. Joey, is that NASCAR Heat Evolution? Say the thing. Oh man, they let just anyone in here. How's it going, Jarrett, the Iceberg?
Oh, hi.
How you doing? Slap. Good to see you. That is, dude, that is an epic hat. I love that so much. Look at Darian.
Let's crack a leg. No,
I saw you on Twitter. You said somebody said his BFM shirt stands for Bill effing Murray.
Yeah, that's a first.
I kind of like that. You should change the channel name. Bill effing Murray. Should have won an Oscar for Garfield. That's just my take. The Kids Zone. Wait, what is this little inflatable oval track they got here? Whoa, safer barriers. Got nothing on this. Oh yeah. Oh, that'll absorb the impact. No problem. Just for reference, it's now about 10:45 in the morning. We're still, I mean, at least 4 hours away from green flag. And you can see it's pretty busy out here. This is the kind of crowd I would expect, you know, an hour or two before green flag at most tracks. But, you know, this is the Daytona 500. There's gonna be over 100,000 fans in the grandstands, thousands more on the infield. This is a big, big crowd. This is a big event. Now we are heading towards turn 1. We're gonna take the trams into the infield. I know when I first came to Daytona for the summer race back in 2014, they had trams both in turn 1 and turn 4, but I think now they're all here in turn 1. So we're gonna hop on this one real quick. This takes us through the tunnel, into the infield, through the campgrounds, and into the UNOH fan zone. All right, we are officially in the fan zone. To the left when you walk in, they have another massive gear tent, souvenirs, merchandise, etc. And now as we keep walking forward towards the front stretch, wow, this is packed. This is dense. I've been here all week. This is by far the most crowd I've seen it, like by 5 times. Oh gosh, it just gets more and more dense. I'm going into the storm. It's like Christmas at Disneyland. We are still 3.5 hours away from green flag. The fan zone is a separated, ticketed area, but you can watch the entire race from here. In fact, all weekend long, that's how this works. So I guess it's not surprising to see so many people here so early. You gotta get your money's worth. Places to eat, places to drink, plenty of places to sit and relax, and places to watch the race up on the big screen here behind pit wall. A big crowd in front of the stage here. They've got Charles Woodson, one of the many Grand Marshals up there. Kind of small, but he's up there. Yeah. One thing I should have shown you earlier here in the fan zone are these windows where you can look into each driver's garage stall. As you can see, the cars have all been pushed to the grid, so not a lot of action happening now. Now, one of the perks of having a ticket to the fan zone is before the race, you can go out onto the ball field, as they call it, out onto the actual infield grass and kind of up and down the pit lane. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Talk about a choke point. That is LA traffic at its worst. Slowly but surely heading out, but actually I might veer to the left here. What is this? It's a red carpet here behind pit road. Daytona 500 logo looks sharp. All right, now let's go out onto the racetrack. Whoa, check it out. Last year's Daytona 500 winning car is on display. Michael McDowell. That's a tradition that actually is being lost this year. That is the actual car. Traditionally, the Daytona 500 winning car sits on display out here. This year with the next gen and the shortage, that's not happening, but hopefully before long, that tradition will continue. Look at the damage on the side, the tape, the bear bond is still on it, the grit, the grime. Beautiful, that's so cool. That's pretty cool to see. They've got live music out here right now. I think, who is it? Is it Luke Combs, I believe? Country music star. He's gonna be performing. Definitely a different vibe than the Clash. Gotta guard that logo. Nobody's allowed on the paint. Right here in the center of the tri-oval, the infamous double yellow line. This drawing right here, that looks really good. I like this one, just baseball. Oh, yeah, okay. The banking, you can see how steep it is. Look at them, their calves getting a workout going up. Pretty intense, and it only gets steeper out in turns 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh yes, the driver intro catwalk. For reference, it's about, it's a little before noon, and people are already picking out their spots for driver intros, which are about 2 hours away. People playing football out here on a racetrack, look, it's a multi-purpose field. I didn't know you could bring a football in through security. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is packed. Oh, some of the cars are out. Just a couple. The front row is out here. I guess they made it through inspection. It's funny, we already saw these paint schemes outside, so it's kind of like they just brought them inside. Here's some new ones. Blaney's Menards car, Kyle Busch over there. Oh, is that what I think it is? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Another year, another gorgeous DeWalt scheme. I do wish the logo on the side was a little bit bigger, but the chrome numbers are pretty tight. Oh, that's sharp. As you can see, tons of fans are lined up along this little rope right here, getting a good view of their favorite driver's car as they come out, as they come through inspection. The weather is beautiful. I just can't get over this many fans 3 hours before the race. Like, I'm not used to that. I've never been to the Daytona 500. I know, this is probably normal, but I've never been to a race like this. That's what makes this one special. It is now roughly 2 o'clock, and Luke Combs is over there jamming. I'm just looking at the big screen right here. Oh man, he's into it. Oh, don't, the hat better not fall off his head. My goodness. We've jumped forward in time quite a bit, but look at that crowd. The grandstands, they're not 100% full yet because a lot of people are still down here in the ball field. It's surreal to be standing out here right now, I have to say. Driver intros are coming shortly, so hopefully we see a few drivers as they make their way to that stage. It's too busy around the stage. There's too many people here. I can't get a good view, so I'm hanging out back this way towards the garage. I didn't even think about getting the camera out. I was so moved and caught up in the moment, but the Thunderbirds just went by. Look at that Daytona 500 crowd. It is just about 100% full. It is a sellout.
Start your engines!
Wow, what a night, what a day, what a weekend, what a week. My first time ever out here for the Daytona 500, and it was remarkable. It was memorable. A week I will never forget, and it would not be possible without all of your tremendous support. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this adventure. If you've never been to Daytona, or if you've never been to the Daytona 500, I highly, highly recommend it. That's gonna do it from a near silent Daytona International Speedway. The 64th ever Daytona 500 is in the books, and we got to see it in person. Amazing, amazing stuff. Thank you so much for the support. I'll see you at maybe Phoenix, maybe my next race. I'll see you guys again real soon. Thanks for watching.